exclusively on ESPN Plus. UFC 313, Saturday. Reigning light heavyweight champion Alex Pereira defends his title against number one contender Magomed Ankalaev, and an explosive lightweight bout between Justin Gaethje and Rafael Pazzi. UFC 313, Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Buy it on ESPNplus.com/PPV.
This episode is brought to you by Coffee Mate. After watching this season of the HBO's original series, The White Lotus, this is the tropical getaway I needed. One more pina colada, please.
Hey, you're not on mute.
Oh, I thought I was in paradise. Turns out, it was my Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate Pina Colada and Thai iced coffee flavored creamers. Inspired by the newest season of HBO's original series, The White Lotus. For the love of coffee. Try now.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome, good day, good night, good evening, good lord, I'm in Phoenix to watch Phoenix Sports play Erith Town, Isthmian League South East, and I'm on my own. I have no idea where young Michael is, that young whippersnapper. So here you've got my dulcet tones to start with for the beginning of the game. It's just kicked off. It's a little bit frantic, a little bit kick and rush at the moment, but it's only to be expected. Phoenix, as you probably know from the preview show, because I know you've all listened to the preview show, haven't you? They are languishing in the relegation spots right now and generally looking to get out of it, as you would imagine. Have not done very well up until new ownership, new team, lot of ex-Beckenham lads, and they've picked up 20 points from 22 games, which is not good, but also better than they were doing because they had 6 up until that point. And now, and Erith, this is one of the games that they had in hand because it was postponed, I think, around about Christmas time. So and sit with where we are and where they are, you would hope that we will do comfortably well in this. But it remains to be seen how it goes on. So anything happens, I'll let you know. But at the moment, a big long ball up from Tom Ash towards Harry Taylor up front. Massively cleared by the number 8. Back in it comes. And yeah, it's just a little bit of volleyball at the moment. So, as I say, anything happens, I'll get back to you and let you know. Cheers. Well, a couple of minutes in, not very much going on, but the ball is spending an enormous amount of time up in the air. And we've got a couple of players who I've not heard of before, so they must have been very late signings. One of them's a keeper, a guy called Harry Brooks. So there's that. And the other one is a guy called Gail Killabar, who appears to be a winger. Who, once again, not heard of him either, but he's very quick. He just did a runner down one side of the pitch and left everyone for dead, but unfortunately ran out of pitch before he managed to get the ball under control. The exuberance of youth, I guess. But all in all, it's very, very frantic, and Phoenix are very, very much in a hurry to try and get things done. So you'd think that they'd put their foot on the ball a little bit and try and slow things down, but I think the momentum is favouring us currently. But hey, we'll see how we go. Tom Ash beautifully cut one out there. Ball into Leo Mazzone in midfield, sprays it out to Gail Killabar, and then hoofed right once again right up one end of the pitch to the other. And an offside given against Phoenix Sports. Still not much going on. 0-0. Keep you posted. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it would appear that Phoenix's tactics appear to be press really high, really hard, really fast, run like the wind and then kick the ball right up in the air so it goes over the far fence. I reckon they're trying to win this, or at least get something on the board early, and then the idea is that they'll dig in the second half. But I don't think it's going to work out, because the way they're going at the moment, it feels very much like they're going to blow themselves out after about 20 minutes, because they can't keep this tempo up. I'll be amazed if they can keep this tempo up. Bearing in mind that I'm probably 3 times the age of most of the players on the pitch, but that's neither here nor there. I just can't see them being able to keep up this tempo. So we'll see. But at the moment, we've got a goal kick. Ball's coming up into the area. Once again, up in the air. We are trying to get it down and we are trying to play it, but it is proving incredibly difficult when our opposition is intent on seeing the ball played right up in the air as far as it can go. But, we keep going. So we're on the attack again. Dyer's got the ball. Nice lofted ball into Harry Taylor. And it's gone up in the air, but took a deflection and has gone for a corner. So it's our first kind of meaningful action in their penalty area, to be fair, as far as the match has gone. And Dyer's put his hand up in the air because he's taking the corner, and he's given the universal sign for, can someone get on the end of this because I'm knackered already. Here we go, winding up for it. Leo Mazzone's gone for a stroll to make friends with their keeper. Long ball to the back post. Callum McGinn up in the air. Keeper fists it away and they clear it into the middle of the pitch. But Tom Ash is there to sweep up. Back to Dyer. Dyer through to Gale Caliber. And the ball's gone out and it's a Phoenix row, so that's come to nothing. 0-0. Silly foul by Erith Town. Gives Phoenix a free kick. On the right hand side of our goal, floating the ball in now, up it goes right up in the air and past everyone, kicked back in. Keeper makes a nice little punch. It's still Phoenix's possession. Another ball comes in, another punch from the keeper away from the defender, and it's not really happening for either team at the moment. For all their huffing and puffing, they're not blowing our house down. And at the same time, we can't seem to get a grip of this game at all in any way, shape or form at the moment. It's really frustrating when you look at the quality on the pitch. But we've picked up a foul for that one. That was needless on their behalf. So now we have a chance to put our foot on the ball a little bit and maybe try and make something of this. Let's hope so. But if anything happens, I'll let you know. 0-0 still. God, dreadful tumble in the box there from Bradley Ryan. Let the ball go and let the player go. Runs into our area, takes a shot, but straight at the keeper. Gets down well to stop it. And now it's looking like a Phoenix corner, which was silly, really. Didn't need to do that. But there's so little going on that their keeper has actually strolled across to the bench, grabbed himself a drink and strolled back to his goal and hasn't even seen the ball. That is how poor this is at the moment. So, and I've heard from Michael. He's claiming train problems, can't get here. I reckon that's a lie. I reckon he's gone to Millwall because they're playing Bristol City tonight, and he's not that far away where he works. So yeah, if he expects me to believe that he couldn't get here, nah, I'm just not having it. Anyway, there we go, Phoenix corner. See what happens. So they're winding it up. They're making lots and lots of noise, complaining about, I don't know, just about everything. The fact that the grass is green and the sky is dark. And what's all them bright things in the sky? Ball comes in, delivered to the back stick. And we just about managed to clear it before someone takes a shot, which is good. But it's a Phoenix throw. A little bit of disarray there. Anyway, still 0-0. Nothing much going on. Get back to you if it does. Just feel I have to mention at this point that Phoenix got down the left-hand side. Player was free and clear. Went to cross the ball into the area and hit it so hard it actually just about went out for a throw at the other side. I'm stunned. Like, this is quite a wide pitch as pitches go. And he managed to cross the ball practically from one corner flag to the other. Unbelievable. Anyway, still 0-0, but, a little bit of comedy in there, seeing as I'm solo podding tonight. Anyway, laters. Well, Free kick about 40 yards out. Dyer's winding up to chip it in. In it goes. Harry Taylor runs into jump, but far too close to the keeper, who gathers it easily and wallops it up the pitch like a massive Eddie Waring style up and under. Wow, that was that was some goal kick. But we've gathered. We're coming back up the pitch, making good running. Gail Kaliba's never going to get that. That was a terrible pass up from AJ Dive, but you know, it's going to be one of them nights. I think it's going to be a long old night. If we do get anything from this, it's going to be like snatching a spawny 1-0 the way it's looking at the moment, because we cannot get into it. We are just not at the races. Weirdly enough, because on paper you'd look at this and you go, you know, we're going to wallop them. I mean, you know, I'm sorry, but on the preview pod I had this down as a 3-0. At the moment, if we don't get our act together in the second half, we'd be lucky to score 1. They are pressing us really hard and fast all across the pitch, and they're at everything and we're at nothing. So it's a tricky one. But yeah, anyway, ball's gone out. Another goal kick at our end. Terrible. The ball spent more time in the air than anywhere else. It's like watching volleyball. Anyway, soon I hope. Hello, Dyer's on the run. Someone's going to take him out in a minute. Nope, managed to get a pass away. Got it to Kaliba. Kaliba out to Dive. Dive back to Dyer. Dyer back up to Kaliba. Kaliba's trying to make a run. It's pretty tricky, but he's just been taken down. Leo Mazone gathers. Makes it back out to McGeehan. McGeehan sprays it out to Tomash. Tomash out wide to Bradley Ryan. Quick 1-2, but Dyer's put the ball in. Oh, keeper bounces off the keeper. Jumps up in the air and he still manages to gather. And he's laughing. So at least he's got a bit of a sense of humour, which he probably needs, given the way that kit fits him. Looks like a badly packed sausage. Anyway, still 0-0. Back to you if anything happens. I was just... I honestly, words fail me. A great ball through. Start again. Great ball through from Goodwin into Harry Taylor's path. He runs into the area, but he's quickly surrounded. Pushes the ball out, ignores Dyer, who's screaming for it. Pushes the ball out wide, and Bradley Ryan runs in and for some strange reason doesn't hit it with his left. Tries to cut it onto his right. Ends up surrounded by players, can't do it. Tries to pass the ball back to Harry. Harry lays it off to... or pass the ball back to Harry. Harry lays it off to Dyer, who's still screaming for it, and Dyer skies it, like right, he spoons it right over the bar. I'm not joking, it must have gone 20 foot over the bar from the penalty spot. Unbelievably poor. Really, really unbelievably poor. I mean, you know, I know the ball was... He's if you asked him, he'd go, it bobbled and it this, and it was moving too quick. But really, from there, you would have thought he'd treat it like a penalty, just take it on his left and whack it. And I don't know what happened. It definitely wasn't a corner, because the ball's back out now, free kick to Phoenix. But really should have been 1-0 up then. Really should have put that one away. Anyway, it remains 0-0, and we'll see how we go. It's still a bit too frantic, but we are beginning to now make a few triangles in the middle of the pitch, get the ball around them a little bit. They have definitely slowed down. They are not running around the way they were. So as I predicted, we're 25 minutes gone or something by now, and they've definitely slowed the pace down. They just can't keep that up, and we're beginning to take a little bit of control. So hopefully, if this keeps up the way it's been going, then we'll be able to make something of it fairly soon. It would be a shame to go in at 0-0, because I think we're going at 0-0. This is going to become a tricky tie. Scoreboard pressure is going to go against you, and the clock pressure is going to go against us, and we'll start to rush things a little bit. But at the moment, we're just beginning to take a little bit of control, which is nice to see. So it remains 0-0, but you know, hope springs eternal. Well, there you go. It's getting better. Nice little bit of work down the right-hand side from Calibo, who appears to have swapped sides with Bradley Ryan now. Bradley Ryan picks the ball up, cuts in on his right, takes a shot, but it's just wide. A little bit more accuracy, really, but he took it quickly, so give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. But at least we're starting to get shots away. We're starting to make a bit of progress in their final third, which we haven't done for the first part of the game. So let's hope it keeps going and something comes of it fairly soon. Also, got to say, despite the fact he's wearing the most revolting pink kit I've ever seen in my entire life, this keeper of ours is pretty good. So, and he's a unit as well. I mean, even standing from this side of the pitch, it looks like he's been eating pillows. It's massive. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, still 0-0. Right, not sure what happened there. The referee's holding the ball, having a chat with everybody. I don't know if he's just getting their numbers for the after party later, but now it looks like it's an uncontested drop ball for us, where the Phoenix players are standing about 2.5 inches away, which is not the most uncontested of balls I've ever seen, but there you go. Anyway, that's done. We're now back and running, back and moving. Ball flips out to Dyer, who hits a terrible pass in, and it's cleared away easily by Phoenix. So we're getting on the ball more and more. We're just not managing to get very much done with it, and they are definitely not pressing the way they were doing in the first 20. So I'm pretty sure that what I said will come to pass. They will eventually run out of steam, and that's when we'll take control, because we're definitely better on the ball than they are. And we've got some tricky players. There we go. Bradley Ryan feeds the ball out to Caliber. We're just on the edge of their box, trying to move it in. Ball goes out to Bradley again. Bradley tries to do a crazy step over. Doesn't really manage it very well when the ball's cleared easily. Tomash picks it up, and it's gathered by Callum McGee and fed back to the keeper, who's now having to make a pretty swift kick out into touch because he was being closed down there. Probably wasn't the best ball back to the keeper we could have done, but still, we live to fight another day. And but Phoenix are still on it now, coming at us, but no, they're being forced back. So still 0-0, not much going on really, but it is beginning to look a bit better from a Dockers point of view. We live in hope still. Another free kick to one side of their area, about 40 yards out. Dyer chunking it back in again, this time with a little bit more control. Harry Taylor heads it on. George Goodwin nods it down, but it's easily cleared away, and now they're back on the attack. Phoenix back down our left-hand side. This seems to be their favoured approach at the moment. They're moving the ball really quickly and with purpose. It's not quite coming off for them, which is just as well. But here we go. And now they've scored. I can't believe it. We are now 1-0 down against the team at the bottom of the league. Crazy. We should never have let them get into the area. We'd never have let them get that far. But there we go. That's not good. And not far from half-time, which is not the best time we could ever concede a goal. But there you go. Anyway. Hello, Chris. How you doing? I'm solo podding. Well, I was solo podding. Now you're here. Good evening.
Good evening.
We're 1-0 down.
Yeah, apparently I've just walked in and after training and heard a roar, and unfortunately it's not for us, it's for Phoenix, I see.
Yeah.
How's the game gone so far?
It's been pretty dreadful, to be honest. It's been very fast and very frantic. They've been pressing really high and defending really manfully across the pitch. We're just not at the races. We just haven't been able to get our foot on the ball. We haven't been able to play our game. We're having to play their game, and we're just not very good at it. So at the moment,
we find ourselves one down against a team in the relegation zone. You want to use your class, so you like this? Or
yeah, we've started to get into it more as the game's gone on, because where they were flying around the pitch at the beginning of the game, it seemed obvious that they were going to tire, and they have.
Yeah.
So now we're just waiting to see what occurs. Ball comes in now.
That's a good ball. Oh yeah. Oh.
Harry Taylor left it for James Dyer there, but James Dyer wasn't anywhere near it to make the shot.
It's
anyway,
been played
still got
at
it.
fair old frantic pace.
Oh, it's absolutely mad. It's been like this the whole game.
Very much a sort of local derby feel, even though, you know, I mean, it's only, 4 miles between us, and I can see that it's being played a bit like that. Now, we need to use our class, though. We are in the league, we're going better than them, I would say. They're struggling, and we really need to use our pace out wide and try and get the ball on the floor a bit, don't we?
Yeah, we do. And as I say, the ball spent way too... I said this earlier on in the pod, the ball has spent way too much time up in the air, and it needs to be on the ground. But, you know, at the moment, they are dictating the tempo of the game, and they're basically making all the running. We're backs against the wall at the moment.
Yeah.
But anyway, still 1-0. I'm going to just stop for a bit and gather my breath up the Dockers. Well, 2 minutes to go in this first half. We're still 1-0 down. We don't seem to be. Nothing seems to have spurred us into action at the moment. We are getting a few crosses in, but literally everything that we put in is defended really well by them. They are all over it, and we are nowhere at the moment. It's not good. But you know, just got to keep plugging away. I guess that's the nature of this kind of a tie. Like Chris said earlier, it does have the feel of a local derby. No quarter being given by anyone at the moment. Another terribly overhit pass there. It's just gone straight out into touch, and nothing seems to be going our way. Nothing's sticking. We're just not at it at all. And they're controlling everything, controlling the tempo, controlling the game. If we lose here, it'll be an absolute travesty. And that's the sort of thing that's going to derail the entire season, quite frankly, because you know, getting over losing here would be awful. Anyway, goal kick coming up. Away it goes, right up in the air again, as far as it can possibly go. And I reckon we're just going to see this out till half time, and then see how we go. At least I say that. Yep, goal kick. And there we go, half-time whistle. So 1-0 to Phoenix. Not good, and we'll see how we get on in the second half.
Good night, itchy eyes. Good night, sudden sneeze. Good night to your symptoms of allergies. Xyzal is the allergy medicine you take before bed. It provides powerful relief while you rest your head. Not just all night, but all the next day. Xyzal keeps working, keeping allergies at bay. And without those annoying symptoms disturbing your rest, you can wake up the next morning feeling your absolute best. Remember, be wise all, take Xyzal. At night.
You're the perfect blend of elegance and style, and your ride should be no different. The 2024 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid meets all your needs, from business to brunch and everywhere in between. With head-turning details like a sleek front end, plus stylish interior, and an available 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and seamless tech integration. Okay, Hyundai. Visit HyundaiUSA.com to learn more about the new 2024 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid.
Pepcid Complete knows that food is one of the best parts of game day. That is, until heartburn strikes. Thankfully, just one chewable tablet of Pepcid Complete provides dual-action heartburn relief with an antacid that starts working instantly and an acid reducer that lasts all day. So you can stay focused on that second helping of chili without worrying about heartburn. All day based on 8-hour symptom relief studies during the day. Use product only as directed.
Right then, here we go. Back out for the second half. Just kicked off. Once again, Erith on the back foot, defending. It's not good. But as we make our way over to the Phoenix goal, hoping that we'll see all the Erith Town goals going. He laughed effortlessly. And, yeah, we hope it all goes much better. I am now chock full of boardroom cakes and snacks, which is the privilege of the committee member. And...
As one of the nicer boardroom snacks at lunch as well. I thought that
was
very good.
Yeah, tremendously well done.
Yeah.
Nice cup of tea, nice rolls, a good selection of cakes and snacks. This is everything that a committee member could want.
Yeah, good rolls, and so far it's been played all in our start, second half, all in our half. We're walking up here and it's like you need eyes in the back of your head.
Yep. But, we got... I was talking to their ex-chair in the room, and he was saying in the committee room, and he was saying that because I said I can't believe they're going to keep this pace up, and he was like, he's pretty certain they can because they are fit lads, which is worrying really because we were beginning to sort of look tired at the end of the first half. So if we can't get our act together in this half, I don't know what we're going to do. But I'm fairly certain Woody would have put a rocket under him at half time. So
it begs the question. Why are they down there as well? Been struggling so much on that first half performance because, like you say, they play at a tempo. They've got some young lads and they've looked quite good on what I've seen in the last 10. And if they've been playing at that tempo, you think, they would have picked up a lot more points than where they're at the moment. And they're on the attack again now, unfortunately for us. But yeah, we're very much hoping, I think, to get a bit more of this ball and try and get this equaliser, really.
Yeah, well, as I was saying earlier, they got new ownership, so new owners came in, new broom and all that stuff, sweeping clean, all that kind of thing. They got a load of new players, and they've got a load of players that all used to play for Beckenham. So they're used to playing at a sort of higher level than Phoenix are used to. And they're obviously bringing that to the party. They had 6 points when the new owners took over. And in the last 22 games, they've picked up 20 points, which still isn't stellar, but it's a lot better than they were doing. So all they need to do, they're just inconsistent. They just need to sort of grab that level of consistency. But the trouble is you only get that when you start playing together a bit more often. But he also said this is one of the best halves of football that he's seen of them all season.
Apart from Herne Bay or something,
apart from Herne Bay. So it's typical, really. Derby game, they would turn it on, and we're struggling. But
it's up to us, though, really, to bring, come to the party to produce something. Maybe we have to up our levels in terms of intensity. Maybe we need to, put a little bit. I'm not saying the effort's never not there, but maybe soak it up for a bit for here. Maybe up the tempo, and then maybe we can take over on the game. So.
Yeah, I still think we need to bring in the likes of Milo in the middle of the pitch, put his foot on the ball, spray a few passes around, because at the moment everything seems to be bypassing the midfield and going from one end to the other, which is not great. It's not really what you want. But anyway, that was the first corner in from Phoenix. Sailed over everybody and then went out for another corner. So try again. Hopefully this time we can make something of it. We've got Bradley Ryan standing on his own with two players standing right next to him in the middle of the pitch. So even if we did...
the keeper, that is. Oh.
God.
Right, I'm going to walk and talk, I suppose.
Yeah, try and walk around the other side and see what's going on. Anyway, still 0-0, or 1-0 rather, and up the Dockers. Yes, lovely goal, Harry Taylor there.
Well done.
Ball comes in from a free kick. A little bit of head tennis in the area. Shot goes in, keeper parries it, and Harry pounces on the ball coming away from the keeper and sticks in the back of the net. 1-1. Dockers back in the game. You can see all their heads go down as soon as it went in, and now their keeper's like waving his hands around and moaning at everybody. That's what we want to see, Chris. We want to see them in disarray.
Their keeper was absolutely downbeat because he knows he hasn't got a clean sheet. We've got our towels up, and Harry Taylor does what all good marksmen do. When the ball didn't drop to him and someone who was on the edge of the box got a shot off, he's there ready to pounce, and he pounced and wasn't going to miss that opportunity.
Absolutely. Perfect beginning to the second half for the Dockers, and now we seem like we're a little bit more front foot. Coming again now, Bradley Ryan got the ball, pushing the ball out to AJ Dive, but misses out on the pass. Gets the ball back though, almost, and gets a foul. Well done, Bradley. 1-0. Go on, H. AJ with a lovely run down the left-hand side there. Crosses a great ball in, but Harry Taylor can't quite get to it. But the defensive clearance has gone out for our throw. AJ winds up for the throw. Passes on to Ross Craig. And now, would have been an absolutely gorgeous ball through if Ross had read it. But unfortunately didn't. It's rolled through to the keeper. Still 1-1. Nice ball through. Gale not quite onto it, but manages to get across the way and blocked out for a corner. Dyer winding up to take the corner. Everybody is watching Harry Taylor.
Good ball.
Oh, great cleared header. Goes straight out to Dyer though. Dyer gets it, puts it back in, and cleared again. Oh, but only to Gale.
One more.
Go on, Dyer. Pass the ball, Dyer. Pass the ball.
Oh, God.
And Dyer once again tries to dance around 97 different people and loses the ball.
Closer to the player that he should have passed to, and in the end, the defender just nicks it off him.
Yeah,
it's a little bit crazy. I mean, you could have given. In all fairness, it's easy standing here, but like, he could have given go. Give the ball and then you run forward.
But everybody could see where the pass should have gone. Everybody.
It was a give and go, and he might have got in.
Yeah.
You know, we can't be too critical because like a lot of what he does was really good. He just made a mistake in terms of what to do there.
Yeah. It's final third decision making has been a bit poor tonight all round. But yeah, that was one of them ones where everybody could see where the pass should have gone and it didn't. But anyway, here we go. Ball coming back up their way. And still 1-1, but we are looking much, much better this half.
We look dangerous down the right here with the right winger, don't we? I don't know.
Gail Kaliba.
Okay, yeah, that's his name apparently.
That is his name. Well, that's his name on the team sheet. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing it okay. If I'm not pronouncing it okay, sorry, Mr. Kaliba. But
he looks very lively. He's quick, quite direct in his running, and I've been impressed, should we say, so far with him.
Yeah, so far he's been really good. Like you say, he's direct. He's getting the ball. He's coming down he was on the other side beginning of the game. And then it wasn't quite coming off for him or Bradley Ryan, so they swapped. And then now going the other side, and it's worked much better for him. Certainly much better for Bradley Ryan because he likes to cut in on his right foot. But yeah, it does. He looks lively, so yeah, promising. Anyway, still 1-1, and but things are looking up. Yeah, been very poor last couple of minutes. They had a ball flash right across our goal. How it didn't go in, I'll never know. And then we've just let them. They're passing the ball to each other in so much space everywhere, and now we've just absolutely given an unforced error away, giving them a corner. Ridiculous, really. We've gone from being completely in control to suddenly we're all on the back foot again. And oh my lord, the keeper's nowhere near that, and it goes over. Looked over for a goal kick, but God blimey, that was close. Still 1-1, but we need to get back on top of this. Well, that was terrible. Ball was up in the air. Harry Taylor went up for a header. Stronger than the other guys. The other guy's gone over on the floor, screamed out loud, because that's what they do. And he's given Harry a yellow card for absolutely no reason. And now he's walking over to card Woody because Woody's got the ump. And it's a shocking bit of refereeing. It really is a shocking bit of refereeing.
He's 100% right, though, because the ball's in the air, Harry's eyes are on the ball,
yep.
And there's whoever wins that header, either they saved the goal or scored a goal.
Yeah.
And, you know, the defender got slightly before him. They come in together, but there was no malice at all. The referee's totally wrong.
Yeah.
Totally wrong. And that's what Woody's going mad about, and he's got a yellow card probably.
Yeah, it is a bit of shocking bit of refereeing, but
and the ref wasn't up with play, I will add. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, that's because the referee's bigger than I am.
I didn't want to say that, but yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, I call it as I see it. I don't care. And now he's carded Dyer.
Well done, ref! Brilliant! Well done, ref! Well done! Absolutely wrong!
Yeah, now the referee's gone card mad and he's just running around yellow carding everybody. He's completely lost it. Strange situation. Oh well, still 1-1. You see, I know Michael doesn't like to berate the referees because he thinks
because
it's
in the
good.
niche market of being a referee.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas I have no such compunction. So, as far as I'm concerned, the referee's made a complete hash of this whole situation. And I've not noticed him looking at his watch and adding on any time for all of this sitting down that's going on. And we all know that given the current situations, Phoenix will be well pleased with a point out of this. And it doesn't do us any favours. So let's hope he's adding on the time that he needs to be adding on here. Because if he doesn't, there's going to be even more anger and ire from the bench. But we're making a sub now. It looks like Milo might be coming on. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. We'll see what happens. And Kelly was coming running down the right-hand side, got the ball. He's now surrounded, as you might expect, but we've now got Milo on the pitch, which puts his foot on the ball, sprays it out wide. We're beginning to get a little bit more possession in midfield because Milo's a sensible fellow when it comes to holding onto the ball. Great ball in by James Dyer there. Great ball in, but well defended and out for the corner.
Very much a 4-4-2 now. I think James is playing as a winger on the left, and we got Gal on the right.
Yeah.
So, I think Milo's in the middle with Ross Craig. We might even be playing a bit of a 3-4-3 here with him.
Yeah. One thing's for certain, having a little bit more possession in the midfield is what we needed, and that seems to be what we've got. So, nice to see Milo back on the pitch and doing the right things. So, James Dyer getting ready to wind up for the corner. Don't know what's going on. Keeper's doing that, pulling up his shorts thing, showing off his meaty thighs, and ball comes in straight to the back stick, up in the air by the defender. Gale wins it, puts it back in. Oh, right over the top from, I think that was kicked by Callum McGinn and Harry Taylor both at the same time. It went so high up in the air and over the fence. But yeah, things are looking a little bit better now that we're back up and running after that long stop. I would have liked to see their keeper got a lot of attention from the physio. He was quite hurt by a collision with Harry Taylor. I would have liked to have seen him go off and have to stay off for 30 seconds, quite frankly. That would have been interesting as we peppered his goal without him in it. But that's not going to happen, so here we are. But he's not taking his goal kicks anymore. His defenders are taking them, so his knees must be quite hurt. Anyway, still 1-1. God, blimey. Terrible there. Just not getting control of the ball in our own area and losing it again. Phoenix player in, and an easy shot. But luckily the keeper was there to stop it. But really, should never have got there. They seem to have done a bit of resting on the ball, got their breath back, and now they're going back to playing at their frenzied pace and winning everything, which is not should happen. Oh, that is awful. Just lost the ball again to this guy who's running like the wind. Their player's in again, but he's lost the ball, thank God.
There's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them around him, and he still gets the ball away.
I'll be absolutely shocked if this game ends 1-1, and that's for both teams. I think Phoenix are probably the last 5 minutes having the better. They look very dangerous. Some of it's our own downfall, though.
They've got some pace, though.
They've got some pace.
They've got tons and tons of pace.
But we do look, I think, and they look a bit...
We just look ragged.
We look ragged, but I don't think they look particularly great defensively, Phoenix. So I think there's opportunities there, and I'll be shocked if this ends 1-1.
Yeah, true. And but their set pieces, their corners and their free kicks are going right in under the bar, right onto the top of the keeper. And
another one back post here.
Here we go.
Dealt with it well there, though. Right, it's the second balls that we're not winning. Oh, we have this time. Good.
Well done, Gale. Go on, Gale. Keep going, keep running.
Keep going. Good. Run out. Turn it. Get it. Well done. Never. That back. There you go.
And he's
all the
way. Come on, take him on. Take him on. Get the ball in.
Go on, that's him.
Milo's got that. Turn Milo. Put it in. Nice one in. Oh, well defended. And again, and that's a corner. That's what we want to see. Go on, you Duckers! Still 1-1. Dyer winding up for another corner. Right, corner comes in. Oh, it's low and not very well taken at all. Straight up and out for the throw in. That was poor. Still 1-1. Forward again, down there, right hand side. Gale Caliber once again taking the ball on, wins a throw this time. And Tomash getting ready to take the throw. It's going to be long, as far in as we can get it. Their defence is getting ready. They seem to have everybody covered. Everybody. We don't have a single free man in the area, which is good for them. They're doing really well at covering. Let's see how we get on. And Tomash winding up to take this throw. Ball goes in. That's a lovely long throw. Second ball. Get in. Unlucky. And Dyer with the header from the ball in from Caliber, and unfortunately just wide. Still 1-1.
Leo.
Yeah, so another Erith Town sub. Luke Leopard coming on for Leoma's own. So yeah, a lion for a lion.
I like it.
Nice one. Well done, Brian.
That's a coming. Well done.
I say something witty. And
Yeah, no, we'll use that. That was worth £1. Only trouble is you gave me the idea before I gave you the £1. But anyway, so still 1-1. Ball's up in the air again a lot. I need to bring it down and do something with it. Dyer's got it on the floor. He's trying to take 17 players on. Pushed off the ball again, and we've lost it. Ball floated in from a free kick from Dyer. Callum McGeehan gets on the end of it, but just can't control it. And the second ball is cleared by Phoenix Sports. It's just not happening for us at the moment. And they are quicker and faster. They are their decision making is quicker. If their talent matched their decision making and their effort, they'd be 4 or 5 goals up. But thankfully they're not. So that's good. But yeah, they're getting too much of the ball and getting too many chances at the moment. That's the 3rd or 4th straight shot at goal they've had in the last 15 minutes. It's not good. And here they go again, back at us, and just dived in, lost the ball, and right across the face of our goal. Oh my Lord, we live in a charmed life at the moment. And here they come in again. I can just see what's happening now. Ball fed out, and luckily enough, the guy taking the shot thinks he's playing Six Nations. So that was lucky. Anyway, still 1-1. And there it is, 2-1 to Phoenix Sports. With about, just must be about 2 minutes to go till normal time, and maybe a bit of it, whatever the extra time is that's added on. But we find ourselves down to 3rd from the bottom, Phoenix. This is not good. This is decidedly ungood. But it's been coming. We've been saying, Chris, their work rate has been phenomenal the entire game.
I don't like to talk too much about other teams on what they're doing, but I've been quite impressed with their work rate. Both their wingers are causing us absolute havoc just by running directly at us, and probably their levels of energy and their intensity is causing us a problem. They're making us look quite pedestrian, and that's what's ultimately, I think, told in the end.
Yeah, I mean, they really have been first. They've been first to every second ball. They're, like you say, direct running straight at us, giving us loads and loads of problems, and they're just not giving any quarter. Their pressing is phenomenal. Like every time every time we have the ball, we are surrounded all over the place, and we just cannot seem to get in or get anywhere. We've had a couple of little sort of 5-minute spells here and there where we've managed to put our foot on the ball and do something with it, but really we have been second best the whole game. It's not looking good at all. 2-1.
Real pace.
So Milo on the free kick puts it in. Good free kick in, but it's just defended.
Right. Yeah, probably not enough right. Taking that well, but they're winning.
And once again, Phoenix are on the break. Great ball down the wing. Their wingers running straight in, and they are like the green arrows running in for on the counter. Honestly, they have just been better than us the whole game. And the referee has indicated a minimum of 7 added minutes. 7. Probably had to, because their goalkeeper was down getting treatment for a long time, but God, blimey, I thought that had gone in then from a corner from them, but it just dipped over the bar. But we've got 7 minutes to try and rescue a point out of this, and I never thought I was going to be saying that when I was on my way up here. I thought we were going to win this comfortably because of where they are, where we are, quality of players and so on, but they have absolutely humbled us tonight. They've been first to every second ball. They're fast. Their work rate's been incredible. They know what they're doing. They're well drilled. If they had a little bit more about them in front of the goal, they would be 4 or 5 up. And it's just not come out for us at all. So I'm making a final sub. I think it's Risky coming on. I don't know who's going off. Gale's going off. Risky's coming on. Not sure what it's going to achieve, except for a little bit of trickery up front. But And we haven't had
thinking player. I suppose you've got to now throw the kitchen sink and hope you get sung it.
Yeah, so we've got a few minutes left. So yeah, hopefully. And here we go. We haven't had JJ at the back all night, so I think that's told as well, because we could have really done a little bit more defensive solidity. But we'll see what happens. Oh, back on, Harry. Harry offside was a shame. That would have been good. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Still 2-1. Just think I need to point out at this juncture, given that we're running up to about 3 minutes to go or something, that my hands are absolutely like blocks of ice and my head's freezing because I forgot my hat and my gloves, which is a schoolboy error, I've got to say. But there you go. You live and learn, and I won't take the sun for granted during the day anymore. Anyway, ball's coming back out. We're beginning to get a little bit on the ball, but it is a little bit hit and hope at the moment because we just need to try and get forward. And it's not happening, and the referee's not giving anything to anyone because I think he just wants to go home. So we are where we are. Anyway, no, lost the ball there. Ross Cray's got it. It's got no one to give it to. Gives it to Risky. Risky pushes it out to Dyer. Dyer pirouettes in the middle of the pitch for some reason. Puts it back out to Harry. Harry's managed to spin his player. Puts the ball in. Long ball in. Callum McGinn nods it down. Oh, Risky completely air kicks. Misses the ball completely. And now the referee has stopped the game because one of their players has decided to stay down right at the other end of the pitch, nowhere near the ball.
Everything about that move had a look of a goal until the air shot.
Yeah, the air shot. Yeah, that was.
If it had connected, probably would have flown in or over. But yeah, it was unfortunate because it was a nice move from Erith. That was. And Harry did well, held off the defender, got the crossover. Callum McGinn deliberately knocked it down into space and just needed to finish.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that wasn't to happen. Still to hope dwindles. So, yet another stoppage for the game. It's taking far longer than it should. Not sure why. Maybe I'm pretty certain.
Sub as well.
I think they were making a sub, but I think also the referee was having a word with their manager. Probably decided that he was getting a bit lippy. But none of this is good for us. It's like you were just saying, Chris. I think they just wanted it a bit more, and they've been a bit more aggressive in everything they've done.
Yeah, I'm sure it isn't the case, but you have that feel that they've wanted it. They've played at a tempo, and you just get that impression. You know, we haven't quite matched them for their effort and work rate. But saying that, can we find this moment? Can we nip one down here, and can we get this 2-2 and get out of here and go thanks very much? Because it's not been the best performance I've seen from us all season.
No, definitely not. We've been lacking pretty much everywhere at the moment, and it's not. Yeah, it's not. I guess it's not for want of trying, but I get the impression we're beginning to look a little bit tired. I think the travails of the season are beginning to play upon us a little bit, and so we're suffering from that. And there's the final whistle. It ends 2-1 to Phoenix. I think it's probably their first win in about 1 million years. Yeah. And just sod's law, it would have to be down to us, wouldn't it? But that was not the best performance that we've seen all season, has it, Chris?
No, 100%. I mean, they've got their win. They won 2-1. They played it like it was their cup final. Their levels were high in terms of energy. I'm not saying we wasn't. There was no control in that game. Very, very scrappy game, to be honest with you. Fair play to Phoenix. They've got the win. That's all you can say.
Yeah, I mean, the Dockers got out of this exactly what they deserved, which was nothing in the end. At the end of the day, it's disappointing in lots of different ways, but we are where we are. We've still got a couple of games in hand over people, so we would hope that once all this little fracas that seems to be building over the other side of the pitch dies down, that we'll all gather ourselves and then look ahead to Saturday and see what happens then. But until then, this is Rob and Chris signing off. I've absolutely no idea how we've managed to get over 3/4 of an hour of pod out of that dreadful game, but we have. Speak to you on the next one. Up the Dockers.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now. And the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger. Because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.